in the beginning, when I was young, I had environmental allergies, sensitivities. And then a couple food sensitivities sort of crept in. And then that got more advanced, and there were more and more food sensitivities. And then I became really just inordinately sensitive to chemical things. And so I had problems with hair dye, mascara, different kinds of makeup, shampoo, conditioner, laundry soaps, dryer sheets, cleaning products. Like if I passed by a house that had dryer vent exhaust with a fabric softener in it, it really bothered me. Perfumes. So a lot of things, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. There were more and more and more things that I became sensitive to. And I just avoided them. I just learned how to navigate around all of it. And my diet became more narrow. Before DNRS, I went to allergists. I did avoidance. I did special diets. I had all those skin tests. I had blood work done. I had lots of trial and error stuff. And I felt rather exasperated, and I stopped. I just didn't do anything. I read Annie's book, Wired for Healing, and I read it with the intention of helping my daughter with her Lyme disease recovery. But when I read the book, I saw myself in it, in so many aspects that Annie had that affected me as well. And that's when I realized that this program would help my daughter and myself. And we both went through the program. I really didn't think it would help me. I just had this well, yes, it's good for you, but my case is a little different, so it probably won't help me. I wanted to believe it, that it would help me, but I was cautious. I felt a shift in the first week. I know that there were improvements, and I felt improvements for about a year. And I really think I felt very healed and recovered after about 14 months. But I was in a car accident, and I felt like my brain had shifted backwards. I felt like there was, I backtracked a lot. And so I did some coaching, and she was very helpful. And she encouraged me to start the rounds again. And I did do it. And it was such a fast recovery when that happened. It was very encouraging. But I have recovered from everything, absolutely everything. I mean, avocados, bananas, things, my throat used to close when I would eat just like a butternut squash. Just crazy stuff. I didn't realize that the amount of cortisol that was coursing through my body was causing me so much exhaustion and fatigue. I didn't realize that. I just thought I was tired. But after I recovered, I had so much more energy. And I felt just unstuck and unburdened. And the other things were, I could wear mascara for the first time in 40 years. And I could wear lipstick that was, that was pretty. And I could use a lot of different hair products. And the funny thing is, I guess it's the way our brains work, is that we don't notice when the bad things disappear. We only notice when the bad things are there. But when the bad things would disappear, it wasn't so obvious to me until a little bit later, and I realized, wow, that is interesting. I am not itching. I don't have hives. I don't have any burning. I can do certain things that I hadn't been able to do before. And it was so encouraging, and it just kind of gave me the motivation to keep going. And it was also helpful to know that the healing isn't linear, and there are going to be times when it's going like this, and then sometimes it goes down and up and down. For those who are already in the program and working it, I'd say keep at it. It's going to help you. This works. This is a proven product. This will work. And for those who are on the fence, I would say, what do you have to lose? You have absolutely nothing to lose. We have another relative who had some challenges, and he went through the program as well and had marvelous success. And I've recommended it to friends, and I know it's hard to do, but it's worth all the effort you put into it.